If a number does not know whose father is, it's number will have to tell you. Say, our father is this and that. That is my role here. But I'm a strong provider government. Is that possible? This government is an offshoot of Adam Oshimole's government. We are very, very proud to see it. He lays the foundation for whatever this government is doing. Don't forget, the present government was chairman of the economic team of that government. His work was largely responsible for the economic direction taken by that administration, which pulled the state effectively through the stormy waters of national depression to the extent that, in spite of the serious negative economic trend of the time, occasions like dwindling revenue from the federation account, the Oshimole's government was able to pay salaries of its workforce as and when due. The mission was to achieve sustainable and inclusive prosperity, anchored on accountable governance, efficient service delivery, and social justice for all. The state government has mentioned 6 thematic pillars, so I assume that you already know. But there were certain outcomes that were expected, and this is very common. For example, education. The state government used to say that if there's 100 naira to spend on education, you put 6 naira into basic education. And where is the basic education? Where are they? They are under your education. So, no chairman in this administration will be expected to collude with an education authority officer to sabotage the education of our pupils at that level or any level. I hope you hear us very well. Because those education NEA officers are going to operate in you. If you take this business as usual and you allow them to collect money to begin to post headmasters the way they want or collect illegal chiefs, then you will have failed as a council chairman. Because your responsibility to make sure that that law goes through to rebuild our education to the basic education level to succeed. And this is why the government reminded you that it's not only good business as usual, with all sorts of characters, even those who don't have basic education are appointed as supervisory council for education. What do you expect from them? If a supervisory council for education is to inspect primary schools and if also give reports as to those teachers who are not in class or who are abandoning their lessons or who are even teaching lessons. If somebody no one lesson notice, which report is going to give? We started by talking about security. I will talk about law and order. One thing this government is known for today, is appreciated for today by those people, is that this government established law and order from day one. The regime of impunity does not exist. So that you are chairman does not mean you don't have respect for law and order. If you do, if there's any reason for you to be used as an example for other people, will not hesitate to do so. So the chairman is expected to drive on the highway and obey the traffic light. The chairman was only bigger than anybody. No matter what. That's regime law on how fully established. A group will not take anything less from anybody at any level of government. responsibility to sustain that. Anything that you do that will make you from a low state, to be withdrawn from the governor, we will not tolerate. This dream and this is our vision, and within the next 1 year, some of these projects we are going to take off so that in terms of power for our people, we will improve the quality of their life. Today, your jurisdiction are protected. If a primary school of jurisdiction is finalized, you are the first person who will call to give an explanation. And you will require all the support of these community leaders, all the support of our boys and girls, women, to do the work. That is why, like the Lord said, you must draw them close to yourself. Think about where they are down there, they will watch you. We do not expect you to do that. Economic growth. When Mr. Governor came in, the first place we said what we think that it was dangerous. Somehow, everybody will talk about Libyan connection and all that. That's one of the things that contributed to started bringing down our institution. You remember when it was the purpose that it was established. It was to train state manpower. But the governor and government took a deliberate decision to rebuild the school. And that was the first place you said. And today, go to Unitec and work on. We believe that within the next 1 year, we are going to have a fully established technical college to train our youth. Many of them, some went to school or employed professional and many of them, they take their graduates, but they are not employed because they are not skilled. So, Mr. Governor took that deliberate step to make sure that to forestall the influx of our unemployed youth to Europe and America. We need to train them, get them skilled, and if you ask me to train investors, they must find people who are competent, who are skilled to be employed. This is one man who does not believe that money is the problem. The problem for most people is that they are lazy. Even after we would have given them the solution, they are lazy taking the first step. A chairman reported to me in one went to the market, introduced himself to the market women, and said, this waste that is thrown to the market is not good enough. Tomorrow, I am going to start taking it out. The market women started taking it out. The next day, managed to call his brother. They moved in, they cleared the waste. Moved to the second market, cleared the waste. Moved to the third market, cleared the waste. What is next? In that chairman called a meeting of market women this week to sit down with him to plan how to sustain their effort. Who they cooperate with that chairman? The second one was talking, made mention of the fact that you must conduct yourself as a friend, as a helper to people, not to go there and to shout. You will get that cooperation. Another chairman went to a market, got a place, some waste. Within this 1 week, Call the market. I will not take this. In 2 weeks, if you don't clear the waste, I will close down this market. Nobody told me, the chairman. They said, they go. I saw on the talk. When the chairman was telling that experience, I said, that is good for you. I said, what you should have done was to first let people know that you are here to help them. You are their friend. If possible, take a shovel and try to clear it, they will join you. So you can see 2 different channels within 1 week. The chairman of Omunde, the chairman of Furion, the chairman of Obama, you must go out. You must go. This government not saying people should not travel. No. If people must travel, they must travel legitimately. We want to train nurses that when they want to travel, people will be at the airport waiting for them. And you will sanity. We want to train workers. That if you are leaving this country for journey, they are waiting for them at the airport. We want to train people who will be skilled that Europe and America will be looking for. We are not looking for people who go out and be sending their others. It is your responsibility to let and go. If you don't do it, you will fail us. Thank you very much.